Naruto Manga Chapter 68 review. Let's go. So with this week's Naruto Manga Chapter review, I gotta say, this was a great chapter. Honestly, this was a great chapter. Maybe I'm a little biased because I really like Guy as a character, and adding some more backstory on Guy was actually pretty nice to see. Just his father, I honestly didn't expect that. Honestly, with how this chapter was, I did not expect it to be like this. So I was pleasantly surprised, but I like how the transformation looks when he goes into 8 gates. It looks freaking epic. Like, he looks like he's on fire. Like, his eyebrows are on fire. His hair is just flaring up and everything must be looking red, and all the smoke is around. It looks really good. It looks really good. But the thing is, I'm a little sad at the same time. I told you guys about this. Like, I'm not sure how I was going to feel about Guy and his inevitable death. And we're just seeing the beginning of the end for him. And it honestly just kind of bothered me. That's which way this chapter was. You know, it kind of hits you right in the feels. You got put on the feels train. The feels train got you, and you couldn't leave, son. You couldn't leave. I kind of want to share you guys one of my favorite quotes, honestly, from this chapter. It's right here. I'm going to just read it right to you guys. It says, "It looks more," and this is from Madara right here. "It looks more of the color the dried and ripened leaves, autumn scattered and falling in the sky." And the thing is, my guys, like, that may be true, but they're not falling rotten. They will become nourishment for new fresh leaves, and ensuring the fresh leaves bud and usher in a new spring. It's the climax of the springtime of youth. That is when it burns its deep crimson red. And I was like, that was nice. I love the way that was just, the whole thing was set up, how that was just presented to us. Dead leaves fall, it brings a new thing. I like that. I like that, Not to mention how his father was kind of explaining it is like, you're at your climax when you're about to die, basically. You're at your climax of youth. And when you die, you're the new and everything. And it's kind of cool how this whole thing is set up and everything. I also gotta ask, though, it's kind of interesting. It just goes to show you the parallel with freaking Kakashi and Gai here. Kakashi had like one of the most beast dads of all freaking time, while Guy had like, he's a guinea. Like, this is freaking Guy's dad is a guinea. I'm like, dang, son, like, you didn't pass nothing. No, you literally trained 20 years for this one technique. I was like, it's like it's 8 gates you trained for. I'm just like, dang, man, like, you don't have skill at all, do you? I mean, I thought Rock Lee was bad, but I mean, shoot, son, like, God. But I do have a question, honestly. This is the one thing that was very interesting with this chapter, right? It's when Guy and his team with Ibisu and the dude that has Johnny on Boss voice. I can't remember the dude's name at the moment, but yeah, it's his team right now, right? And they got trapped by the 7 Swordsmen of the Mist. What? What's going on here? Like, why are the 7 Swordsmen Mist right here? They all together, and they're about to try to kill them. Like, what's the point? Is it not to mention too? The dude that has Zabuza's sword looks like Zabuza. The dude looks like Zabuza. I was like, I wonder maybe that is Zabuza. Now I think about it. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, why is happening? The thing is, we have Guy's father come in and trying to save them, and this is where his climax of youth is at right here, and this is how we know how he dies. So we're wondering what happened to him and everything. Like, since we got his father, we're wondering, well, what happened to his father then? Because it seemed like he might not be here. So he died against the 7 Swords of the Mist. So he went out heroically at least, but I mean, dang. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, like, the only con I actually will say about this chapter though is the fact that we didn't really get to see Guy actually go and fight. We only got to see him go into the gates, and he goes up to Madara, and he's about to upchuck him right in the chin. He's about to shoryuken in his face, and we're gonna see how this is all gonna go. So hopefully Guy can actually, I really hope Guy can just go in and start pummeling freaking Madara. I'm kind of hoping that, actually, because I want him to really showcase the full extent what the 8 gates can really do, just how powerful it can really be. You know what I'm saying? So I would really like to see him just go all out in the next chapter, and hopefully, I mean, Madara's not going to lose off this, of course, but hoping this should do some kind of damage to Madara, because I mean, it sucks so bad that he dies not a scratch on Madara. I'll be sad. I'll be sad right there. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, so put me in the coffin. Look, I guess one other thing I will say, try to add on a little bit more to this review, because I know this review's honestly going to be kind of short because this chapter didn't really give us too much content on, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, but it was very interesting to read, though. I would just say that, we all kind of suspect that Gai is actually Rock Lee's father and everything like that, but, I don't know, like with this chapter, because you see how Guy's father is, and by the way, Guy's father's name is Mike Dye. Yeah, that's a very good name, he might die. When he finally gets the 7 swords of the mist, he might die fighting his But no, like this chapter, you just kind of see that his father, Guy's father, acts the same way as how Guy does to Rock Lee now at this point. So it's just, I don't know. I'm really thinking, this is my theory, okay? I just want to throw my theory out there, because I know they related, son. They related. Like, think here. Look, Danzo was part of this, right? Danzo was a part of this whole thing. He messed everything up. Because Danzo always scheming. He's always doing something, right? So, look, hear me out. Okay, Guy was on a mission. He was gone, and the thing is, his wife was ready to have the baby, right? He's ready to have the baby. So, he goes over there and she goes over there and she's going to have a baby and everything like that, right? But the thing is, she dies from birth. But before she dies from birth, she's like, man, the baby, and then she dies, Now, after that, thing is, Donald's was like, okay, he's worrying about that kid coming out and he won't stop talking about the kid. I need him to be focused on the mission, see? Because, see right there, because Donald's right there, he would say something like that. He's like, be focused on the mission, he needs to be focused on the mission and solely the mission. So what we're going to do, instead of killing the kid, he could have just done that, but no, he thinks that's a vital kid for the Leaf. He thinks he can probably be something great. So he's like, all right, we're going to use this kid. He's going to grow up. He's going to be good. But we're not going to tell that his kid came out. We're going to say that there was a miscarriage and the girl died trying to give birth and the baby was already dead from birth and everything. Like, all that was all gone. And he won't know nothing about the kid. Boom. That's my theory. And it's all Donzo's fault. Because, Donzo does everything. All right, now I'm just being stupid now, but yeah, tell me what you think of this Bleach chapter of Naruto. Overall, like I said, I really enjoyed it. The pacing was actually pretty nice overall, but like I said, it's more so backstory on Guy, which is actually a good thing to me. Honestly, it's a good thing. It's a plus. But overall, this is a good chapter. What do you guys think? If you like this video, subscribe to my channel for this is more Naruto reviews for me. See you guys in the Thabreakmaster. Until then, people, break out.